Ladies and gentlemen, this is Scott Pollock, Chief Editor of the Critical Post Chicago, reporting. Welcome to another edition of the Goldwater Report. Thanks again for tuning us in, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate it. Please go to the head page of the Critical Post Chicago and click on an ad, and we'll appreciate your participation in that manner. Google will pay us. Ladies and gentlemen, we weren't going to broadcast anything else before the year's end, but today there was a stunning end to cap the year off, which should, in the opinion of this anchor desk, help to obliterate any feigned moral high ground to the Obama presidency. It also puts a large stain on liberal politics and, by extension, a stain on all of us here in America. A statement released by Vladimir Putin's Kremlin today says it all. Here's what was released. This is from Mr. Putin himself. We regard the recent unfriendly steps taken by the outgoing U.S. administration as provocative and aimed at further weakening the Russia-U.S. relationship. This runs contrary to the fundamental interests of both the Russian and American people. Considering the global security responsibilities of Russia and the United States, this is also damaging to the international relations as a whole. Now get that, ladies and gentlemen. In that first statement, Mr. Putin put his country on par with the United States. He continues. As it proceeds from international practice, Russia has reasons to respond in kind. Although we have the right to retaliate, we will not resort to irresponsible kitchen diplomacy, but will plan our further steps to restore Russian-U.S. relations based on the policies of the Trump administration. The diplomats who are returning to Russia will spend the New Year's holiday with their families and friends. We will not create any problems for U.S. diplomats. We will not expel anyone. We will not prevent their families and children from using their traditional leisure sites during the New Year's holidays. Moreover, I invite all children of U.S. diplomats accredited in Russia to the New Year and Christmas children's parties in the Kremlin. It is regrettable, Mr. Putin continues, that the Obama administration is ending its term in this manner. Nevertheless, I offer my New Year greetings to President Obama and his family. My season's greetings also to President-elect Donald Trump and the American people. I wish all of you happiness and prosperity. That's the end of the statement. Again, get that, ladies and gentlemen. Not only did Putin win the war for Gazprom to build their pipeline from Iran through Syria, over Turkey, and under the Black Sea into Europe, which he needed to win because Russia's economy is a one-trick pony, but he effectively whitewashed the bombing of Aleppo into the ash heap of history and handed President Obama his hat in one fell stroke. Now, I've said it before, ladies and gentlemen. We are either for or against the corporate regime running America. Things couldn't be more clear. Our armed forces are their play toy, and the corporate line that we're led to believe, which is America's sons and daughters are fighting for our freedoms, couldn't be further from the truth. And we hope Mr. Trump recognizes that as well. We'll see what Mr. Trump does with this corporate regime. We're not special pleaders for Putin here at this anchor desk. Here's a KGB man that somehow wound up one of Russia's richest oligarchs, and the story about how he did that is unclear to us here at the Critical Post at present. There's many problems that could be cited about this man. However, the idea that he schooled Mr. Obama how to win a PR coup couldn't be more clear. In truth, Mr. Obama did it to himself by expelling Russia's diplomats, and Putin took full advantage of the opportunity. Mr. Obama, and by extension Mrs. Clinton, were trying to give credence to the Russians hacking the election, which did not occur. If the outgoing administration was worried about Russian propaganda hacking the election, why would they let RT News set up shop in Washington, D.C. in 2010? Well, today all of it backfired and made all Americans look stupid for having elected the man in the first place. We'll see what Mr. Trump does once he knows all the facts, and that won't be until he finally receives the oath of office and gets everything thrown on his desk to administer. Here's wishing you a happy and healthy new year for you and your family and friends. Again, this is Scott Pollack, Chief Editor of the Critical Post Chicago, reporting and signing off for the year of 2016. Stay safe out there. That is all.